Hey guys, how you doing? This is Kinghand, a mixing and mastering engineer. Sorry for not releasing video last week. I was busy filming my own mixing course, but don't worry, I'm not advertising my course here because it's in Chinese and it's only for my Chinese students. Recently, more and more mixers are diving into Atmos mixing, but there are more of them are still looking on it. Why? Because mixers have to buy 11 speakers and a subwoofer to form an Atmos monitoring system, and the cost could be tens of thousands of dollars. But what if I told you you can use cheap speakers and still make good Atmos mix? Before we talk about the details, there is a question I need to answer. Can I only use headphones to mix Atmos? If you mean headphones with the binaural function on the renderer, the answer is no. Because the binaural function cannot realize the space that speakers produce. And when you are mixing Atmos, space design is even more important than tuning the tracks. So we have to use speakers to monitor. But not like stereo mix, the quality of individual speakers in Atmos mixing doesn't matter that much. That's because what we use the speakers for in Atmos mixing is space design. So any speaker can be the source for us to judge where sound comes from. After finish designing the space, we can then use our headphones on tuning the tracks. Headphones are trustworthy on tuning tracks. There has been a lot of great mixers that are using headphones only to mix stereo music. So you can trust your headphones on tuning purpose. There are plenty of cheap speakers on the market. You can choose any of them. For me, I'm using iLoud MTM as you can see in the video. You may go to Dolby website to check it online. Just input the size of your room and Dolby will tell you where to place your monitors. Yes, you do. There are 4 aspects you need to calibrate. 3 of them are necessary and 1 is optional. First is the frequency response of your monitors. You need to calibrate them as flat as they can be. That's why I choose iLoud MTM because they can do automatic calibration. Of course, you can use some software like Sonarworks to do this as well. Second is the loudness of every speaker. They need to be equal, including the subwoofer. You can use a sound pressure level meter or even your smartphone to do this. Third is the delay compensation. You need to adjust the delay value on your monitor control device or in the renderer, so that the distance difference between your speakers can be compensated. Remember, the sound speed in 25 degrees centigrade environment is 34.6 centimeters per millisecond. So you need to measure the distance difference between your speakers and transform it into milliseconds and fill them into your monitoring control device or the renderer software. The fourth, which is optional, is the target frequency curve that Dolby recommended for Atmos mixing. It's similar to the curve that Dolby used in cinema and the film studios. Please notice, don't calibrate your speakers to this curve unless you are mixing film or film music that will be played in cinemas. Otherwise, your music will be very harsh when people play it in normal headphones like Apple Spatial Audio. And now you've got every configuration to build your own cheap Atmos studio. Hope this video could help you. This is Kinghand. See you next time.